And the first bill is House Bill 5114. It's sponsored by Chairman Corvese. It's an act related to health and safety. The Rhode Island Unborn Child Protection from Dismemberment Abortion Act. It defines and prohibits dismemberment abortions with certain exceptions. Chairman Corvese, welcome.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman. You could have left it here, Edie, that's fine. Thank you, Mr. Chairman and members of the committee. Thank you for the opportunity to speak tonight. I will be briefer than my predecessor, or more brief than my predecessor. 5114, the Rhode Island Unborn Child Protection from Dismemberment Act. I submitted that last year and this year. So I want to give you the rationale, perhaps less legally than my predecessor, regarding why I believe this bill should be passed. Roe versus Wade was a decision based on a woman's individual right to reproductive privacy. However, it is no longer private when you are dealing with two individuals. Defenders of abortion present their argument from the standpoint of the individual, that of the pregnant woman. Our laws, of course, have to take into account the individual person. However, our laws must also reflect what is best for society as a whole, beyond the individual. This is inherent in the social contract. Respectfully placing aside, for the moment and for the purpose of this testimony, the particulars surrounding an individual woman's pregnancy and the reasons for the conscious decision to abort, society has a moral imperative to protect innocent life. And herein lies the continuing quandary. Are the developing group of cells within the womb life or non-life? I do not need a definitive answer, biological, religious, metaphysical, or otherwise, to the aforementioned question to stand forever firm in my opposition to abortion. While the debate rages on, decade after decade since 1973, as to whether life begins at conception, no one can deny that the potential for human life exists at that very moment. The denial of that potential will be grounded in ignorance of biological fact. Therefore, while abortion may or may not be the legal murder of an actual innocent human life, no one can deny abortion, at the very least, is the snuffing out of a potential innocent human life. Within the framework of a civilized society, this alone makes abortion unconscionable and dismemberment of that developing human horrific. I could continue with the usual arguments against abortion that are perpetually presented before myriad state and federal governmental committees, but the aforementioned reasoning is more than adequate. You know, this House Judiciary Committee has seen its measure of legislative irony. We concern ourselves with the fate and welfare of our pets, and deservedly so. We worry about the rights of convicts and felons. We concern ourselves with the constitutionality of where homeless pedophiles may find sleeping arrangements. We worry about the rights of illegal immigrants who commit crimes in our country. But we are so quick to dismiss the rights of unborn human beings to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, but rather throw them on the trash heap of society. One final point. During the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag at the start of our sessions, some legislators choose not to pronounce the words "under God," which is their right to do so. However, you do not have to believe in God or any supreme deity to appreciate and recognize the importance and sanctity of unborn human life. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman. Any questions for the sponsor? Seeing none.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you.